A Lancaster District Court judge hears arguments in a lawsuit surrounding 2 medical marijuana petitions on the November ballot. Now that suit seeks to stop Secretary of State Bob Evnen from carrying or certifying the petitions or from certifying the election results on both initiatives. KETV News Watch 7's Maddie Augustine was at the hearing. She has the latest.
Just in the past 48 hours, several motions have been filed in addition and response to former State Senator John Keene's initial lawsuit, including a motion to dismiss. And that motion now the focus of Friday's hearing.
A packed courtroom in Lincoln as the first steps are taken on whether or not 2 medical marijuana petitions should remain on the November general election ballot. In the lawsuit against Secretary of State Bob Evnen and the Nebraskans for Medical Marijuana ballot sponsors, former state senator and co-founder of Smart Approaches to Marijuana, John Keene, argues there are 7 legal insufficiencies surrounding the petitions, including invalid signatures.
We can develop the evidence on these points, present it to the court for consideration without using experts and without seeking any discovery from the petition sponsors.
Evnen certified both petitions September 13th. Because of that, and in response to the lawsuit, he filed a cross-claim. In a statement, he says, quote, "I have asked the court to examine all of the evidence concerning fraudulent signature claims and then decide whether the cannabis initiatives should remain on the ballot." In response to that cross-claim and the lawsuit, NMM ballot sponsors Krista Eggers, Adam Moorfield, and Anna Wishart filed motions to dismiss. Ultimately, District Court Judge Susan Strong says that motion is the first step.
Let's take the first step and see what we get resolved on the motion to dismiss, and then it very well may be that we can expedite that process and focus only on the signatures.
All 3 parties will submit briefs by Tuesday in regards to the motion to dismiss. For now, both will remain on the ballot.
We are so grateful for the local election officials that diligently counted all of these signatures in such a short time span. And we remain committed and confident that Nebraskans will be voting on this in November.
Judge Strong says she hopes to issue her ruling on the motion to dismiss by the end of next week. That'll determine how the rest of the hearings are handled. Keene and his legal team did not have a comment. Reporting in Lincoln, Maddie Augustine, KETV News Watch 7.